What is up, YouTube? Today is Friday, April 17th, 2026. I'm going to be going over the one trade I ended up taking, losing $211. And it was actually not my fault today. But, an L's an L. So, yeah, let's get into the trade recap. So, going into the day, especially after yesterday, I kind of learned my lesson that anything to the downside is just not the play. Overall, we are super close to all-time highs, more than likely going to create new all-time highs with the news that Trump released this morning saying that the Strait of Hormuz, or Hormuz, however you say it, in Iran will never be closed again, and Iran kind of just agreed to everything. So the war practically is over, if you even want to call it a war. But yeah, so we were just overall super bullish, like we have been for the last week. And I did end up catching a trade, but got brutally fucked by the market. So let me explain that one for you. So this trade here, we have a, if I can find it. Oh man. All right. So we tap into a 15-minute, reject out of it. We also create a SMT. ES failed to sweep, or NQ failed to sweep this low right here. So we create a bullish SMT. ES did sweep this low. So we create a bullish SMT. We get a 1 minute, 1 minute to the upside, and then a break even point for when we were to have tapped into this 5 minute right here, because we could always tap into this 5 minute and then reject lower. We did not end up doing that, but so I mark out that break even at this 5 minute slash high up here, which we kind of had equal highs. Stop at the low. I just targeted a 1-to-1 because, like I said, there's really no real target when you're edging all-time highs. And yeah, so I end up going break even, right? I end up going break even. Here, I'll even put this in replay mode. I end up going break even. Everything's going good. Almost to a 1-to-1. So my break even is in profit, right? My break even is in profit. So you're probably wondering, how did you lose money? Your stop loss is in profit. So even if you get stopped out, you're not making any money, but you're not losing any money. You're getting break even, right? Market decides to just dump, extreme dump right here, extreme dump. But you're probably saying, if your break even is right here, if your break even point is right here in profit, how would you lose money? You would think I would get filled right here. No. Fuck no. I get filled all the way down here in drawdown, losing a trade where I had a protected stop loss. This trade was risk free, but the market decided to have fucking slippage. So I lost $211. Now I know a lot of people had encountered this today. It's just something in trading that happens when the market's super volatile. Shit like this happens. A good setup turned to an L. You hate to see it, and it also sucks because we would have hit TP, and we also did hit this swing high up here as well. But it is what it is. Shit happens. Did we? I think we did. Yeah, we did. But yeah, shit happens. A+ setup, honestly. Just didn't get executed. The market makers just didn't want me to win today, and that's all right. It is what it is. It's a controlled loss. I can't afford it. You hate to see it, but I can afford to take it. Still, account's still in good shape. We're still killing it. But yeah, it's very frustrating. An A+ setup gone to shit because of market slippage. But what are you gonna do? Yeah. So I'll be done for the week. No more trades out of me until next week. Hopefully the market can settle down. I'm sure we're gonna have a real big pullback. We're probably gonna create new all-time highs today. So we're probably gonna have a pretty big pullback. I just think all this big move up. I just think this is all. I think this is all manipulation. All this right here, I think this is all manipulation. I think we're going to have a big dump for all the elites that are taking these long ass trades. But other than that, I'm done for the week. If I take a trade next week, y'all will be the first to see it. And until the next trade recap, I will see y'all then.